Hi, everyone. Welcome to English Story School, where every tale is an adventure in learning. Join us as we explore captivating stories that not only entertain, but also enhance your English skills. Welcome to Robin Hood, The Stolen Crown, where we dive into a thrilling adventure of bravery, cunning, and the fight for what is right. Ready to unravel the mystery behind the stolen crown and witness Robin Hood's most daring escapade? Have you ever imagined a tale where a legendary outlaw faces his greatest challenge yet, with the fate of a kingdom hanging in the balance? Picture this: a crown stolen from the rightful king, a band of rebels ready to fight for justice, and a hero who stands between tyranny and freedom. Our adventure unfolds in the lush medieval forests of Sherwood, a land brimming with intrigue and legend. Imagine the dense foliage of the forest, its canopy forming a natural shield against the outside world, and the babbling brooks that whisper secrets of the past. Sherwood is not just a backdrop, it's a character in its own right, holding the essence of Robin Hood's storied adventures. Amidst this verdant sanctuary lies the heart of our story, a kingdom in turmoil, and a stolen crown that threatens to topple its delicate balance. In the kingdom that was once a shining exemplar of grandeur and prosperity, a profound sense of uncertainty now casts a shadow over its storied history. Under the benevolent rule of King Richard, this realm flourished as a beacon of cultural richness and social harmony. Its bustling markets were renowned far and wide, vibrant with the clamor of trade and the rich tapestry of diverse goods from across the land. The grand festivals, with their dazzling displays of pageantry and joyous celebrations, were a testament to the kingdom's opulent traditions and the unity of its people. The harmonious life of its citizens, bound together by a shared sense of pride and community, was a source of envy and admiration for neighboring lands. King Richard, the embodiment of wise and just leadership, was the linchpin that held this prosperous kingdom together. His reign was characterized by a fair and thoughtful governance that endeared him to his subjects and secured his legacy as a beloved ruler. Under his watchful eye, the kingdom thrived in both peace and prosperity, and his decisions were guided by a deep commitment to the well-being of his people. His presence was a stabilizing force, ensuring that the kingdom remained a sanctuary of stability and justice amidst a world often fraught with conflict and uncertainty. However, the absence of King Richard has created a seismic shift within the realm. The vacuum left by his departure, whether through his mysterious disappearance, a sudden illness, or other untold circumstances, has opened a chasm that no one has yet been able to fill. The once unshakable foundation of the kingdom now trembles, and the stability that had been taken for granted is increasingly precarious. In this power vacuum, the kingdom finds itself teetering on the brink of chaos. The absence of King Richard's guiding hand has exposed vulnerabilities that unscrupulous elements are all too eager to exploit. Without the steadying influence of their beloved monarch, various factions and opportunists emerge from the shadows, each vying for control and influence over the kingdom's future. The once harmonious life of the citizens is now overshadowed by a rising tide of factionalism and discord. The vibrant markets, once a symbol of the kingdom's economic vitality, begin to reflect the strain of the kingdom's instability. Trade routes become increasingly uncertain, and merchants face new threats from both bandits and political unrest. The grand festivals, which had been a time of joyous celebration, are now tinged with an undercurrent of anxiety. The citizens who once gathered in exuberant unity now find themselves wary and divided, their sense of communal identity fraying as tensions rise. Unscrupulous elements, power-hungry nobles, ambitious warlords, and shadowy figures seeking to capitalize on the kingdom's turmoil begin to make their moves. Each faction is driven by its own agenda, whether it be the pursuit of personal gain, political power, or a more sinister ambition. These opportunists are skilled in exploiting the kingdom's disarray, using it as a stage for their machinations. Their influence grows, further exacerbating the kingdom's instability and pushing it closer to the brink of anarchy. The kingdom's once celebrated grandeur now stands in stark contrast to its current state of disarray. The vibrant, bustling streets that once thrummed with the pulse of prosperity now echo with uncertainty and fear. The grand castles and majestic halls, symbols of the kingdom's former glory, now serve as battlegrounds for political intrigue and power struggles. The harmonious life of the citizens, characterized by unity and shared purpose, is now marred by division and strife. In the midst of this upheaval, the memory of King Richard's wise and just rule serves as both a beacon of what was and a poignant reminder of what is at stake. The kingdom's legacy of prosperity and harmony hangs in the balance, and the citizens' longing for a return to stability and justice is palpable. Yet, the path to restoring order is fraught with challenges, as the forces seeking to exploit the power vacuum are relentless and cunning. The kingdom's fate now rests on the ability of its remaining leaders, its people, and any emerging heroes to navigate the treacherous waters of this turbulent period. As they confront the uncertainties of the present and strive to reclaim the stability of the past, they must grapple with the ambitions and schemes of those who seek to reshape the realm in their own image. The once celebrated kingdom stands at a crossroads, its future hanging in the balance as it confronts the shadow of chaos that now looms large over its storied legacy. With King Richard's absence, the kingdom finds itself ensnared in the grip of a profound and multifaceted crisis. The once thriving realm, renowned for its stability and prosperity under the wise and benevolent rule of its monarch, now teeters on the brink of chaos. The king's disappearance has left not just a power vacuum but a destabilizing force that has given rise to a dark and nefarious plot. In the shadowy recesses of the kingdom, a skein is unfurling with meticulous precision, crafted by those who view this moment of uncertainty as an opportunity to seize power. These individuals, driven not by honor or rightful claim, but by an insidious blend of greed, ambition, and malevolence, are orchestrating a plot that threatens to unravel the very fabric of the realm. Their methods are a stark contrast to the noble ideals that once defined the kingdom, as they employ deceit and treachery to further their ends. At the center of this turbulent upheaval lies a singular, potent symbol of the kingdom's authority and unity, the stolen crown. This emblem of regal power, once a beacon of the monarchy's legitimacy and a source of national pride, has been illicitly taken, its disappearance marking a critical blow to the kingdom's sense of stability and continuity. The crown is not merely a piece of ornate jewelry, it is the very heart of the kingdom's identity and governance. Its theft is a direct assault on the realm's sovereignty and an affront to its traditions. The stolen crown represents more than just the loss of a physical artifact. It signifies the fracturing of the kingdom's unity and the erosion of its established order. The crown's absence creates a void that is being exploited by those with ulterior motives, further destabilizing the realm. The rightful claim to leadership, which the crown symbolized, is now challenged by forces that seek to manipulate the kingdom's instability to their advantage. The conspirators behind this plot are well versed in the art of subterfuge. They operate from the shadows, using a web of deception and misinformation to advance their agendas. Their tactics involve sowing discord among the kingdom's various factions, creating confusion and mistrust where there was once cohesion. By manipulating public sentiment and exploiting existing divisions, they work to weaken the realm's resistance and facilitate their own rise to power. Their scheme is far-reaching and insidious. It includes not only the theft of the crown but also a series of calculated moves designed to further destabilize the kingdom. They orchestrate conflicts and stoke dissent among the nobility, seeking to turn once loyal allies into rivals and enemies. The kingdom's internal strife is exacerbated by these machinations, making it increasingly difficult for any unified response to emerge. In this climate of treachery and deceit, the kingdom's once clear lines of governance are blurred. The absence of King Richard has not only removed a singular figure of authority, but also exposed the realm to the machinations of those who would exploit the situation for their gain. The stolen crown, as the symbol of royal authority, becomes a focal point in this struggle for power. Its recovery is not merely a matter of retrieving a valuable object, but a crucial step towards restoring the kingdom's sense of legitimacy and unity. The challenge faced by those loyal to the kingdom is immense. They must navigate a landscape rife with intrigue and deception, working to uncover the full extent of the conspiracy while contending with the growing chaos. Their task is to counteract the efforts of those who seek to undermine the realm's stability and to restore the rightful order that King Richard represented. The stolen crown thus becomes a powerful symbol of the kingdom's current plight and a rallying point for those dedicated to its preservation. The quest to recover it is more than a physical pursuit, it is a battle for the very soul of the kingdom. As the realm grapples with the consequences of its monarch's absence and the machinations of those who seek to exploit it, the stolen crown stands as a poignant reminder of what has been lost and what must be fought to reclaim. The crown in question is far more than a mere piece of regalia. It is a breathtaking masterpiece, an artifact of unparalleled craftsmanship that embodies both artistry and profound symbolism. It stands as a testament to the skilled artisans who forged it and the storied history it represents. Crafted from the finest gold known to the realm, the crown gleams with an extraordinary brilliance that seems to capture and reflect every flicker of light in its vicinity. The gold's inherent luster is not just a result of its quality, but also the skillful way in which it has been worked into this magnificent shape. Under the light of the sun or the glow of candlelight, the crown's surface shimmers with a captivating play of light and shadow, casting an almost ethereal glow that speaks to its exceptional beauty and significance. Each curve and contour of the crown is a study in meticulous design. It is not a simple band of metal, but a sophisticated creation, where every detail has been thoughtfully considered. The crown's structure is adorned with intricate engravings, each of which is a work of art in itself. These engravings are not merely ornamental, they are rich with historical and cultural significance. They weave a complex tapestry that narrates the grand saga of the kingdom's rulers and the myths that have become the bedrock of the realm's identity. The engravings on the crown are an elaborate chronicle, meticulously depicting scenes and symbols that recount the legendary deeds of past monarchs. Each engraving is a visual story, illustrating pivotal moments in the kingdom's history, battles won, alliances forged, and moments of great triumph and sacrifice. They are designed to be not only aesthetically pleasing, but also to serve as a living record of the monarchy's heritage. The figures and symbols embedded in the crown are imbued with a deep significance, representing the virtues and values that the kingdom holds dear. In addition to celebrating past rulers, the engravings also include foundational myths that have shaped the kingdom's cultural and spiritual identity. These myths are depicted with a level of detail that brings them to life, creating a narrative that bridges the ancient past with the present. The crown thus becomes a symbol of continuity and stability, linking the current era with the timeless traditions and legends that have guided the kingdom through centuries of change. The craftsmanship of the crown reflects a level of skill and artistry that speaks to the high esteem in which it is held. The gold is not merely shaped but is worked into intricate patterns and designs that demonstrate a deep understanding of both material and symbolism. The artisans who crafted it would have spent countless hours perfecting every detail, ensuring that the final piece was not only a masterpiece of metalwork, but also a profound symbol of the kingdom's values and history. The crown's significance extends beyond its physical beauty. It serves as a potent emblem of the monarchy's legitimacy and the unity of the realm. Its presence at the center of ceremonial events and its display in the royal court are constant reminders of the enduring power and stability of the monarchy. Its theft represents a direct challenge to this stability, as it is not only a loss of a valuable artifact but also an affront to the very essence of the kingdom's identity and heritage. In the hands of those who seek to undermine the kingdom, the stolen crown is a powerful tool of subversion. Its absence is a symbolic blow to the monarchy, a strike against the continuity and authority it represents. For those loyal to the realm, Recovering the crown is not merely a matter of retrieving a valuable object, but a crucial step in restoring the kingdom's unity and reaffirming its historical and cultural legacy. The crown's intricate design and symbolic significance make it a powerful focal point in the struggle to reclaim the kingdom's stability. Its recovery is essential not only for the restoration of the monarchy's physical artifacts, but also for the reaffirmation of the values and history that have shaped the realm's identity. As such, the crown stands as a testament to the kingdom's rich heritage and a symbol of the enduring power and resilience of its people. The crown, a masterpiece of regal artistry and historical resonance, is not merely an exquisite piece of craftsmanship, but also a treasure trove of symbolic and mystical significance. Adorning this majestic artifact is a dazzling array of precious gems, each one meticulously chosen not just for its radiant beauty but also for its profound symbolic meaning and mystical qualities. The selection of gems for the crown was no random act. Each stone was chosen with the utmost care and deliberation. These gems are far more than mere adornments. They are steeped in ancient traditions and imbued with a rich tapestry of meanings that enhance the crown's symbolic power. Together, they form a harmonious mosaic that reflects the virtues and divine right of the monarch who wears it. Sapphires grace the crown with their deep, serene blue hues. Known for their striking brilliance and clarity, sapphires symbolize wisdom and integrity. In the context of the crown, they are emblematic of the monarch's role as a wise and just ruler, guiding the kingdom with sound judgment and moral fortitude. The ancient belief in the sapphire's power to imbue its bearer with discernment and a clear mind further underscores its significance. Each sapphire is carefully cut and set to catch the light in a way that enhances its natural beauty, casting an ethereal glow that seems to impart a sense of calm and clarity. Emeralds add a touch of vibrant green to the crown, symbolizing renewal and harmony. Their lush, verdant color is reminiscent of flourishing forests and fertile lands, making them a fitting representation of growth and prosperity. In the realm of mysticism, emeralds are believed to possess the power to heal and bring balance, aligning with the monarch's role in nurturing the kingdom's welfare and fostering peace. The emeralds are set with precision to ensure that their deep green color contrasts beautifully with the other gems, symbolizing the harmonious balance between the old and the new. Rubies, with their fiery red brilliance, inject the crown with a sense of intense energy and passion. Rubies are universally recognized as symbols of courage and strength. Their vibrant hue evokes the image of a burning flame, representing the unyielding spirit and valor of the monarch. According to ancient lore, rubies are thought to endow their wearer with unshakable resolve and the bravery to face adversity head-on. The rubies in the crown are cut to maximize their fiery glow, ensuring they catch the eye and capture the imagination, reflecting the dynamic and powerful nature of the ruler. Together, these gems do more than merely enhance the crown's aesthetic appeal. They are believed to hold ancient, mystical powers that amplify the legitimacy and divine right of the monarch. The interplay of colors and the careful arrangement of the stones are designed to create a harmonious whole that not only dazzles the eye, but also reinforces the monarch's connection to the divine and the eternal. The mystical properties attributed to the gems serve to bolster the wearer's authority, imbuing them with a sense of sacred duty and divine sanction. The crown's array of gems is arranged with meticulous artistry, each stone positioned to complement and enhance the others. The sapphires, emeralds, and rubies are interspersed in a pattern that creates a visual symphony, reflecting the multifaceted nature of kingship. This arrangement is not just for show, but is deeply symbolic, representing the integration of wisdom, renewal, and courage into the very essence of the monarch's rule. In the grand tradition of regalia, these gems do more than adorn the crown. They form a crucial part of its identity and power. They are a physical manifestation of the virtues and divine rights that the monarch is believed to embody. The presence of these mystical stones in the crown signifies not only the ruler's connection to ancient traditions, but also their role as a custodian of the realm's values and stability. In times of turmoil, the crown's gems serve as a reminder of the enduring qualities that define legitimate and effective leadership. Their brilliance and symbolism are a source of inspiration and a bulwark against the forces of discord and disunity. As the kingdom grapples with its current challenges, the crown's radiant gems stand as a beacon of hope and a testament to the enduring legacy of the monarchy. In the hands of the usurpers, the stolen crown is a dangerous tool, its symbolic weight making it a powerful instrument for deceit. By claiming possession of this sacred artifact, they seek to legitimize their claim to the throne, projecting an aura of authority and divine right that is wholly unearned. The crown, once a beacon of unity and strength, becomes a focal point of strife and deception, a coveted prize that could reshape the kingdom's future. The theft of the crown sends shockwaves through the kingdom. Its absence is felt deeply by the people, who view it as the very embodiment of their shared heritage and stability. The loss creates a palpable sense of disquiet and disillusionment as the realm's once steady governance is replaced by fear and uncertainty. The rightful heirs and loyalists scramble to reclaim the crown and restore order, knowing that without it, their legitimacy and ability to govern are severely compromised. As the battle for control intensifies, the stolen crown stands as a symbol of the kingdom's perilous state. It represents not just the loss of a physical artifact, but the unraveling of the social and political fabric that has held the realm together. The quest to recover it becomes a quest to reclaim the kingdom's very soul, to restore unity, and to reestablish the rightful order that King Richard's absence has so gravely threatened. In this struggle, the crown is both the prize and the battleground, a testament to the intricate dance of power, legitimacy, and the enduring quest for justice in the face of treachery. The theft of the crown is not just a dramatic heist, it is a seismic event that reverberates through the very soul of the kingdom, shaking its foundations and casting a pall of uncertainty over its future. This crown is not merely a luxurious artifact, it is a living symbol of the monarchy's power, a tangible representation of the hopes, dreams, and collective aspirations of an entire realm. Crafted from the finest materials and imbued with intricate designs, the crown represents more than just the authority of the monarch. It embodies the essence of the kingdom itself. Every detail of its design has been carefully chosen to reflect the kingdom's history, values, and unity. The jewels that adorn it are not only of immense value, but are also steeped in symbolic meaning, representing various virtues and divine favor. The crown is a focal point of reverence, a symbol that connects the monarchy with the divine right to rule and the people's collective identity. The king's authority is inherently tied to this regalia. In the eyes of the people, the crown is a potent symbol of legitimacy and governance. It is the outward sign of the monarch's right to lead, and by extension, it signifies the stability and continuity of the kingdom. The king, through this emblem, is seen as the rightful steward of the realm's well-being, his authority sanctified by tradition and divine sanction. When the crown is stolen, it is not just the loss of a precious object, it is as if the very essence of the kingdom's order has been upended. The theft signifies a profound breach in the social and political fabric of the realm. It is as though the kingdom's moral and administrative compass has been stolen along with the artifact, leaving a void that threatens to spiral into chaos. The ripples of this event are felt acutely across the land. The sudden absence of the crown sends waves of anxiety through every corner of the kingdom. The people, who have always looked to the crown as a beacon of hope and stability, now face a future clouded by uncertainty. Without the symbol of their unity and the authority it represents, there is a growing sense of discontent and unease. Local leaders and officials find their positions undermined as the legitimacy of their roles is questioned. The usual channels of governance become fraught with suspicion and insecurity. The kingdom's political landscape shifts as factions vie for control, each seeking to capitalize on the power vacuum left by the missing crown. The once clear lines of loyalty become blurred and allegiances shift as various factions attempt to fill the void left by the stolen symbol of authority. Public morale takes a hit as well. The crown, in its symbolic role, has been a source of national pride and identity. Its theft feels like a direct assault on the kingdom's shared values and history. Festivals, celebrations, and public rituals that once reinforced the kingdom's unity and strength now become somber and subdued. The people's faith in their leaders and the stability of their realm wavers, and they are left to grapple with the fear that the very fabric of their society is unraveling. In the wake of the theft, the kingdom is plunged into a state of heightened vigilance and turmoil. Efforts to recover the crown become a matter of utmost urgency, not just for the physical recovery of the artifact, but for the restoration of the kingdom's cohesion and sense of purpose. The quest to reclaim the crown symbolizes a larger struggle to restore the kingdom's lost order and to reaffirm the values and traditions that have long defined its identity. Thus, the theft of the crown is a profound event with far-reaching consequences. It strikes at the heart of the kingdom's identity and stability, causing a deep sense of loss and unease. As the realm grapples with this crisis, the recovery of the crown becomes a symbol of the struggle to restore not just a piece of jewelry, but the very essence of the kingdom's unity and governance. The impact of the crown's theft on the kingdom is both immediate and severe, sending shockwaves through a realm that had once been a model of harmony and prosperity. What had been a flourishing land, marked by its vibrant communities, flourishing trade, and a deep sense of national pride, is now plunged into a state of tumult and disarray. The theft of the crown is not merely an isolated incident, it is the catalyst for a dramatic unraveling of the kingdom's social and political order. Before the crown's disappearance, the kingdom enjoyed a period of stability and peace. Under King Richard's benevolent rule, the people lived with a sense of security and unity. The king's presence was a stabilizing force, and his reign was characterized by effective governance, fair justice, and an overarching sense of collective well-being. The crown, in its majestic splendor, symbolized the strength and continuity of this era. With the crown gone, however, this stability is shattered. The theft is more than a loss of a valuable artifact. It is a direct assault on the very core of the kingdom's identity and governance. The crown had been the emblem of the monarchy's authority, the physical manifestation of the king's right to rule. Its absence leaves a gaping void that cannot be easily filled. The kingdom's political and social machinery, which relied on the crown's symbolic power, now grinds to a halt. The immediate aftermath of the theft is marked by widespread chaos. The once orderly realm descends into confusion as the traditional structures of power and governance are undermined. The absence of the crown creates a significant power vacuum. This vacuum is not just an empty space but a fertile ground for suspicion, intrigue, and unrest. With the monarchy's authority undermined, various factions and individuals begin to vie for control, each seeking to exploit the situation for their own gain. In the court, the atmosphere is charged with tension. Advisors, nobles, and officials who had previously operated under the clear authority of the crown now find themselves at a loss. Without the crown to symbolize their legitimacy, their decisions are met with skepticism and challenge. The court becomes a battleground of competing ambitions, with various parties maneuvering to fill the power void. Alliances shift, and loyalties are tested as the once unified government fractures under the strain of uncertainty. The populace, already unsettled by the absence of their ruler, now faces compounded fears. The theft of the crown magnifies their anxieties, leading to a pervasive sense of insecurity. The people are not just worried about the physical safety of their realm, but are deeply concerned about the potential exploitation of the crisis. Whispers and rumors circulate, suggesting that unscrupulous elements may seek to capitalize on the chaos to pursue their own agendas. These fears are exacerbated by the fact that the identity and motives of the thieves remain unknown, adding to the general sense of dread. Public gatherings, which once served as expressions of communal unity and celebration, become hotbeds of speculation and fear. Markets that were once bustling with life now see fewer patrons, as people hesitate to venture out amid growing unrest. Festivals and traditional ceremonies are canceled or subdued, reflecting the kingdom's collective anxiety and sense of loss. The impact of the theft also extends beyond the immediate borders of the kingdom. Neighboring realms, sensing the turmoil and the opportunity it presents, begin to assess their own positions. Some may view the kingdom's instability as an opportunity to expand their influence or to intervene in its affairs. Diplomacy becomes strained as foreign leaders weigh their options, adding an additional layer of complexity to the kingdom's predicament. Efforts to recover the stolen crown become a matter of critical importance, not just for restoring the artifact itself, but for reinstating a sense of order and unity. The quest to retrieve it is driven by the urgent need to reassert the monarchy's authority and to restore public confidence in the stability of the realm. This task is fraught with challenges, as it requires navigating a labyrinth of intrigue, overcoming the ambitions of rival factions, and addressing the deep-seated fears and suspicions of the populace. The theft of the crown plunges the kingdom into immediate and severe chaos. It undermines the monarchy's authority, creates a power vacuum that fuels suspicion and unrest, and magnifies the fears of a populace already troubled by the absence of their ruler. The once prosperous and harmonious realm now grapples with the profound consequences of this crisis, struggling to reclaim its stability and unity amid the turbulence of its fractured political landscape. As the plot unfolds, the mystery surrounding the stolen crown deepens. Whispers and rumors spread like wildfire, suggesting the involvement of a shadowy figure whose identity is shrouded in secrecy. This figure could be an unscrupulous noble with ambitions to usurp the throne or a foreign adversary seeking to weaken the kingdom from within. The motives and allegiances of this mysterious antagonist are unclear, but their intentions are evident: to use the stolen crown as a tool to legitimize a new claim to the throne and to solidify their control over the kingdom. The atmosphere of the kingdom shifts dramatically from peace to suspicion. The theft of the crown exacerbates existing tensions and introduces new conflicts. The people are divided, with some siding with the usurper and others remaining loyal to the absent monarch. The once stable and orderly realm is now a battleground of political intrigue and betrayal, setting the stage for a dramatic showdown. This complex situation requires a hero who can navigate the treacherous waters of political deceit and reclaim the stolen crown. The kingdom's fate hinges on the actions of those who dare to challenge the emerging threats and restore justice. The stolen crown thus becomes the focal point of a high-stakes struggle, symbolizing both the hope for the kingdom's salvation and the peril of its continued strife. In the heart of the kingdom's turmoil, Robin Hood and his merry men emerge as pivotal figures in the unfolding drama. Renowned for their steadfast dedication to justice and their relentless fight against oppression, Robin Hood and his band are not merely spectators in this crisis. They are deeply moved and motivated by the news of the stolen crown. Robin Hood, a figure synonymous with resistance and righteousness, sees the theft of the crown as a direct threat to the very essence of the kingdom. For him and his loyal companions, the crown's disappearance represents more than just the loss of a royal artifact. It signifies a grave injustice that undermines the integrity of the monarchy and the stability of the realm. Robin's commitment to defending the downtrodden and challenging tyranny fuels his resolve to address this dire situation. Determined to restore order and uphold justice, Robin Hood takes on the formidable task of retrieving the stolen crown and ensuring that the rightful heir can reclaim their throne. His quest is fraught with danger and complexity, as the path to uncovering the truth and recovering the crown is neither straightforward nor safe. Robin's adventure is marked by a series of harrowing challenges and encounters. Armed with his iconic bow and guided by his sharp intellect, Robin embarks on a journey that leads him through treacherous and varied landscapes. From dense, shadowy forests where hidden dangers lurk to rugged mountain passes that test his endurance, Robin navigates a world where every step could lead to peril. As he delves deeper into the mystery of the stolen crown, Robin must engage in covert meetings and clandestine alliances. He seeks out informants and allies, each encounter shrouded in secrecy and fraught with its own set of risks. The information he uncovers reveals a complex web of intrigue involving unscrupulous nobles and foreign adversaries, each with their own agendas and motivations. Robin's quest is not just a search for the stolen crown, but also a battle against those who exploit the kingdom's chaos. The ruler's forces, loyal to the corrupted regime, pose a constant threat as they are determined to maintain control and suppress any opposition. Robin must outwit these formidable adversaries, using his wits and skills to evade capture and outmaneuver them in daring confrontations. Simultaneously, Robin faces challenges from those who seek to benefit from the kingdom's disarray. These opportunists, whether driven by personal gain or political ambition, seek to seize the crown for themselves. Their actions add another layer of danger to Robin's quest, as he must confront not only the physical threats posed by these rivals, but also the moral and ethical dilemmas associated with their ambitions. Throughout his journey, Robin Hood's courage and resourcefulness are tested to their limits. His determination to restore justice and protect the kingdom's legacy propels him through a series of dramatic and high-stakes encounters. Each confrontation and discovery brings him closer to unraveling the truth behind the stolen crown and confronting the forces that seek to undermine the kingdom. In essence, Robin Hood's quest to recover the stolen crown is a tale of bravery, resilience, and unwavering commitment to justice. It showcases his role as a heroic figure who rises to the occasion in times of crisis, embodying the ideals of honor and integrity in the face of overwhelming adversity. Robin's quest is not one he undertakes alone. He gathers his loyal companions, Little John, Friar Tuck, Maid Marian, and the rest of his band, each bringing their unique skills and perspectives to the mission. Together, they form a plan to retrieve the crown and thwart the schemes of those who would usurp the throne. In the face of the kingdom's growing turmoil, a clandestine group emerges, determined to restore stability and reclaim the stolen crown. Their strategy is both audacious and intricately layered, designed to address the multifaceted nature of the crisis. It involves a series of daring heists, clever subterfuge, and strategic alliances, all while navigating the treacherous landscape of a kingdom in upheaval. At the heart of their plan are a series of high-stakes heists, each meticulously orchestrated to strike at the very core of the enemy's operations. These heists are not merely thefts. They are complex operations that require meticulous planning and unparalleled skill. The group targets critical assets, including key documents, supplies, and even influential figures who hold vital information. Each heist is executed with precision, leveraging the element of surprise and exploiting weaknesses in the enemy's defenses. The tension and danger are palpable as the group navigates through heavily guarded strongholds, their every move a dance with risk and reward. Clever subterfuge plays a crucial role in their strategy. The group employs a variety of deceptive tactics to mislead their enemies and create diversions. Disguises, misinformation, and false leads become their tools of choice. They infiltrate enemy ranks under false pretenses, gathering intelligence and sowing seeds of discord among their adversaries. By manipulating the flow of information and creating confusion, they weaken the enemy's ability to respond effectively and capitalize on the resulting chaos. This aspect of their strategy requires not only cunning and adaptability, but also an intimate understanding of their opponent's weaknesses and fears. Strategic alliances form another cornerstone of their approach. Recognizing that they cannot achieve their goals in isolation, the group seeks out and forms alliances with key figures who have their own stakes in the kingdom's future. These allies include disillusioned nobles, marginalized factions, and influential leaders who have grown weary of the current regime. Each alliance is carefully cultivated, with the group offering mutual benefits and shared goals in return for support. These partnerships bring additional resources, intelligence, and legitimacy to their cause, amplifying their impact and broadening their reach. Infiltration is a critical element of their operations. The group uses a combination of stealth, disguise, and charm to penetrate enemy strongholds. Their agents become ghosts in the shadows, moving undetected through the heart of the enemy's defenses. They exploit vulnerabilities in the security systems and leverage insider knowledge to navigate through restricted areas. The thrill of these operations is matched only by the constant risk of exposure, with each mission requiring a delicate balance between bold action and meticulous planning. Outwitting corrupt officials becomes another significant challenge. The group identifies and targets officials who are complicit in the kingdom's current instability. These officials, driven by greed and ambition, have furthered their own interests at the expense of the public good. The group's operatives use a combination of espionage, blackmail, and strategic manipulation to neutralize these figures. By disrupting their schemes and undermining their authority, the group weakens the corrupt network that supports the current regime and paves the way for reform. Rallying support from the disillusioned populace is perhaps the most crucial aspect of their strategy. The group understands that the support of the common people is essential for long-term success. They engage with the public through covert operations and public displays of support, addressing grievances and offering hope. By demonstrating their commitment to justice and reform, they inspire the populace to join their cause. Rallies, secret meetings, and grassroots campaigns become their means of mobilizing the masses and fostering a sense of collective purpose. The group's resourcefulness is put to the ultimate test as they navigate this complex web of challenges. Each mission requires a combination of bravery, intelligence, and adaptability. They must stay one step ahead of their enemies, continually adjusting their plans in response to shifting circumstances. The stakes are high, and the consequences of failure are severe, but their determination and ingenuity drive them forward. Through their daring hastes, clever subterfuge, strategic alliances, and efforts to rally public support, the group works tirelessly to reclaim the stolen crown and restore the kingdom's stability. Their actions are a testament to their resolve and resourcefulness as they confront the chaos and corruption that threaten to tear their world apart. As they progress, they not only seek to recover a symbol of authority, but also to rekindle hope and unity among a people yearning for justice and renewal. The climax of Robin's adventure unfolds in a dramatic confrontation where the stolen crown is the prize and the future of the kingdom hangs in the balance. The final showdown takes place in a grand setting, a fortress or a royal palace, where Robin and his band face off against the forces that have seized control. In a high-stakes battle marked by bravery and strategy, Robin's courage and leadership shine. The confrontation is not just a physical battle but a test of wits and resolve. Robin must navigate traps, face off against skilled adversaries, and ultimately confront the mastermind behind the theft. With the stolen crown reclaimed and justice restored, the kingdom begins to heal from the wounds of discord and betrayal. Robin Hood's actions not only secure the return of the rightful ruler, but also reaffirm the principles of fairness and honor that he has always championed. The tale of Robin Hood and the stolen crown becomes more than just a story of adventure. It transforms into a celebrated chapter in the kingdom's rich tapestry of history. This saga is woven into the very fabric of the realm's cultural heritage, celebrated for its profound themes of heroism, sacrifice, and the relentless pursuit of justice. The narrative unfolds against the backdrop of a kingdom thrown into turmoil, with the theft of the crown casting a long shadow over its once stable lands. Robin Hood, known for his unwavering commitment to justice and his daring exploits, emerges as a central figure in this epic struggle. His story begins as one of local legend but soon evolves into a grand chronicle of bravery and resilience. As the story unfolds, Robin Hood and his band of outlaws take on the monumental task of recovering the stolen crown. Their journey is fraught with danger and challenges, yet it is marked by moments of incredible valor and ingenuity. Each step of their quest, Whether it involves daring hastes, clever subterfuge, or forging strategic alliances, adds to the rich narrative of their heroism. The stakes are high, and the consequences of failure loom large, but their courage never wavers. The crown, once a symbol of the kingdom's stability, becomes a beacon of hope in their hands. The group's relentless efforts to retrieve it and restore order are emblematic of their deeper commitment to the values of justice and unity. Through their actions, they confront the corrupt forces that seek to exploit the kingdom's chaos and undermine its very essence. Their journey is not just a physical quest, but a moral battle, one that pits their ideals against the forces of tyranny and deceit. When Robin Hood and his companions finally succeed in recovering the crown, their victory is nothing short of monumental. The restoration of the crown signifies more than just the return of a valuable artifact. It symbolizes the rebirth of hope and order in the kingdom. The restoration of the crown is celebrated with great pomp and ceremony, marking the end of a tumultuous chapter and the beginning of a new era of peace and stability. The impact of their victory reverberates far beyond the immediate aftermath. Robin Hood's actions and the sacrifices of his band become the stuff of legend. The story of their bravery is passed down through generations, not as a mere historical account, but as a vivid and compelling narrative that captures the imagination of the kingdom's people. Tales of their daring exploits are recounted around firesides, in taverns, and in ballads sung by wandering minstrels. These stories become a cherished part of the kingdom's folklore, embodying the enduring ideals of courage, integrity, and selflessness. Robin Hood's legacy is cemented as a defender of justice and a champion of the downtrodden. His name becomes synonymous with heroism, and his story is celebrated as a timeless symbol of the triumph of good over evil. Schools, festivals, and public ceremonies honor his memory, ensuring that each new generation learns of his deeds and the values he represents. Statues and monuments are erected in his honor, and his tale is immortalized in literature and art, serving as a constant reminder of the power of courage and the importance of standing up for what is right. The story of Robin Hood and the Stolen Crown becomes more than just a historical episode. It evolves into a powerful mythos that inspires and uplifts. It teaches lessons about the importance of integrity, the value of sacrifice, and the enduring strength of the human spirit. As each generation passes the story on, it grows richer and more nuanced, adapting to the changing times but always retaining its core message of heroism and justice. In the annals of the kingdom's history, the tale of Robin Hood stands as a beacon of hope and a testament to the enduring power of one man's bravery and resolve. It is a story that transcends time, continually inspiring those who hear it to strive for justice, to stand against oppression, and to believe in the possibility of a better, fairer world. Through the ages, Robin Hood's legacy endures, a shining example of the impact that courage and integrity can have on the world. As we close the chapter on Robin Hood, the Stolen Crown, we reflect on a tale of heroism, intrigue, and the triumph of justice over tyranny. Robin Hood's adventure reminds us that even in the face of great challenges, the fight for what is right can make a difference. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.